So I wanted to show you my party arc. This is the arc. I just got this arc cover from Staples, and then I went and got the bigger rings. These are the 1.5-inch rings. This is a very big arc, and this is the binder that I take with me to my parties. So in the front, I just have some post-it notes here, and then some other post-it notes in case I need them. I have a small zipper pouch here that just has, this is actually money from my party last night, and then my bank that's here. And then I have a larger zipper pouch here, and in here I keep just a pen, my cards that have my script on them. I have, these are actually my door prize things from my party last night. And then I keep my mileage book in here as well. So I have everything that I need to keep track of my party stuff. Then behind this, I have a ARC envelope. It's one of their like pocket organizers. And in here, I have the special from this month, and I just laminated mine. I have next month's special. And then, because we need this for right now, I also have a laminated version of the retirement list. On the back side of that, I have one of our recruitment flyers, just in case I needed an extra one. Then I have a set of the ARC tabs. And this is just the consultant planner first page that you can get right off TOT. And I just marked out my information. Behind that, I have another copy of the March special. You never know when you'll need multiple copies of the specials. And the ones that are in my binder, I do this with. It's just one of the blue flags that are in the front, and once an item is discontinued, I put a blue flag through it so that I know that I can't order any more of those. Next, I have the tabs that actually have a pocket in them. These are actually just, you can kind of see here, they're actually just regular 3-hole punch tabs. And I just arc them. So in here I have all of the order forms from my party from last night. And then behind that I keep my wish list that I can give to my hostess during the party, so she can start filling out what she wants while everyone else is deciding what they want. So my first tab is current party. So behind here I have the 5 steps to a great party. And then I have several games that I think that I might play at that particular party. So got the Replace Your Husband game, the TV door prize game, and the island game. I also printed off of TOT the prints and patterns. I have a lot of the actual fabric samples, but they don't say what they are on them, which is something that's unfortunate. I wish they actually had embroidered on them what fabric they each were, because sometimes it's hard to tell the difference between the black twill stripe and just black tweed. So, you know, some of them do look very similar. So I just printed this off for my own reference so that if someone had a question, I could refer to this. I have another copy of the spring retirement list. So the day of my party, I'll go into TOT and actually print out the current backlog list and discontinued list so that I'll have it for checkout at my party. Next, I have another March special, which again has the blue flags on it, and these are in the ARC sheet protectors. And then what I did is I pulled out a shopping guide out of one of the backs of my catalogs and went through, and you'll see I have pink flags and yellow flags here. The pink flags means I have that exact product, and the yellow flag means I have that product, but it's in a retired print. So I went through and did that for the entire shopping guide. Behind that, I have the cashing in on a great party, which is what I use to check out my hostesses, followed by one of the how to purchase a gift certificate. I have this for my own reference. I've only had one party and no one asked about gift certificates, then actually I need to print out a few of the gift certificates so I can have them in case someone decides they want them, but I do have how I would go about doing that in here for myself. The next thing that's in here, this is actually just a poly folder, which I folded backwards so I would have more pockets, and then I arced it. So some of the ARC pockets are a little bit more expensive. So you can actually just buy a poly folder like this one, just one of those plastic poly folders, or even a paper folder if you wanted to, and you can flip it backwards and arc it, and then you can have a pocket, which is great. So now I have a two-sided pocket that I got for a lot less expensive. And in here I just have some extra order forms, because you never know when you'll need extra order forms. And I don't have anything on this side. My next tab is personalization. So I printed out a bunch of the Creative Expressions worksheets. You don't get these very often, people ordering this very often, but if you do, it's kind of a pain to have to fill it out. So they can just fill this out instead of filling all of trying to write it all in on the order form. So then I have my personalization guide, another copy of the Creative Expressions worksheets, the iconic embroidery, the collegiate spirit, and all of these are just pieces of paper that I just printed off TOT and then just arced them. The thing I have in here is the 31 Gives ribbons, because I do have a lot of friends that I think will possibly want some of these ribbon things. My next tab is Have a Party. So in the front pocket here, I just have an extra copy of the two Hostess flyers that we have. So I have those. That's followed by a copy of next month's customer special that I have in here. So behind this tab, I have Booking Parties at Parties, another copy, and this is my copy that I keep in my binder in case someone just wants to talk about it. I can pull this out and show them. These again are those customer special or hostess special sheets. And then I have the hostess information sheet. So if I have someone decide to host a party, I can just pull one of these out of here, which is so awesome about the ARC products, and have her fill it out. And then when she gives it back to me, I can just stick it back in, and I'm good to go, and I won't lose her information. I do plan on keeping my hostess packets in this front pocket, but right now I have them in folders so they don't fit in here, so I just kind of keep them in my zip top utility tote that I carry with me to my parties. The next tab is calendar, and behind in the calendar pocket I have more of the monthly specials. So I need to now pull these March ones out because I won't be using those. So I just have the calendar management thing that came out of the consultant handbook. And then I have 12 months of a fun party idea. So in case one of my potential hostesses is trying to come up with an idea for what the theme of her party should be, I have this as a guide. And the way I work my calendar is I have a copy of the month special, and then I have the month calendar behind it. So this is March, and I just marked off the days that I could not host parties, and I have parties on these days, so I didn't want to show off their information, so I just covered it up. And then I have April's special, and then April's calendar is behind it. And you'll actually see in April's calendar I have highlighted the days that we have for our Ready, Set, Sell, so that I know that I want to try and either sell retail orders to there or try and book another party in that time period. I also have marked off the days that are apply to me. So the 4th is my end for my Start Swell for the first month, and then in May I've got that marked off as well. So that's kind of how I work my calendar. And once we get May's special, I will print off one of May's special and put it in front of the May calendar. So my next tab is Join Me, and in here I have my Think About It packets. So in these, I actually got these envelopes at mygirlfriendshouse.com, and I'm going to use these same envelopes for my hostess packets once I'm finished using all of the folders that I've already put together. So in here I have a couple mini catalogs, the Think About It brochure, I have several of my business cards, and then I have the recruitment flyer. I put in the USA Today article about 31, and I have the career path. So all of that goes into this envelope, and then I can just pull them out. If I need to, I can add a catalog to it. And yeah. So behind here I have another recruitment flyer. I have the income disclosure statement. I don't put these in my packets but I do have one here so I can discuss it with somebody if they had questions. I have a copy of the career path. I actually arced my spring enrollment kit product information list that came with my enrollment kit, and I think that I may be able to, if they get a new enrollment kit, print this off TOT, and then I can show them what all they will actually get when they enroll. And then I have the direct selling news article in here as well. My next tab is the 31 Gives tab. So in here I have a laminated copy of the 31 Gives flyer. Then I have a copy for myself, so it's just, I always have a copy. Then I also printed off the 31 Gives consultant FAQs and put those in here. I have the Girl Talk FAQs. I have the Heart of Her flyer. My next tab is games. So these are just a few other games that I have printed off. I also have the dice game in here. That way I have them. If I've played the other games that I had in my current party section, I can just pull one of these out and I have them. And then my last tab is just my 31 tab. So in here I have my FAQs about 31 itself. I have Cindy's story. And then I just have some blank paper in case I need it. So yeah, so that is my party arc that I take with me to every party. So yeah, so it's pretty big, but it has everything that I could possibly need and probably way more stuff than I actually need. If you think there's something in here that I really don't need to be taking with me, let me know. If you think there's something that I actually should have that I don't have, let me know that as well. As I said, I am a new consultant, so I am still trying to figure this whole thing out. But I absolutely love my ARC. I think it's great that you can flip it over and use it as just a spiral binder, but you have the ability to pull things out like a 3-ring binder, so the flexibility of it is pretty awesome. I do have several other arcs. I have a lead arc, a training arc, and then I have an arc that has a full catalog in it that I take with me in my bag every day that I have access to. So if you guys want to see those other ones, let me know and I can do a video very similar to this. Otherwise, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.